Hey everyone, Femi Daniel is my name, representing the High for You Tech Forge. These are my teammates. The challenge we have intended to solve is the unemployment crisis in Nigeria by empowering economic growth through job creation within the tech space. You will agree with me that the challenge we have in Nigeria for over 60 million youth is not a challenge of potential, but the inability to harness this potential with limited access to skill development, job readiness program, which leads to social and economic instability. The GCGO challenge we have come to solve is empowering this growth through job creation, skill development, and we intend to bridge the gap between education and employment so that skills becomes relevant even while they go through education. This matters because the rate of unemployment of youth has caused increase in poverty. It contributes to crime rates in different parts of the nation, which has hindered our national development as a nation as a whole. Imagine a young man called Joshua Dewali, just a 24-year-old, a graduate of computer science in Lagos. He has his passion clearly stated for software development, artificial intelligence, and he has an entrepreneurship skills. Due to lack of these opportunities, he couldn't even seek opportunities that would help him, put him in the line in tech related program. From our research, we found out that his personal story reflects that he is a graduate, he has limited financial resources, he relies on self-learning, free online material. Regardless of all of these things, this tends to pose a huge barrier which challenge him in breaking into tech program. So regardless of the potential in him, he's not even able to break into. So what we intend to do is to raise mentorship program that will guide such like Adewale into these systems. This graph shows the rate of unemployment youths in Nigeria. We could see that from 2020, the rate has been 33, and the employed shows 66.9. But clearly, this 66.9 does not even prove innovative employment that could give rise to possible solution within the job space in Nigeria. This graph shows the access that youth have to training and job readiness in Nigeria. You would see that standing among other nations, Nigeria stands below the belt, having just 30% of our nation 30% of the youth having access to this program. Companies like Germany, South Korea, Canada has excelled so much in this, and we could see the impact even in the nation. Moving further is the GII. The GII is the Global Innovative Index. This index shows the innovation that has come to different nations based on the access they have to innovative operations, just like we have in like coding, programming to proficiency. China and Switzerland stand tall in this, and they have excelled in their tech expertise drive. Nigeria's limited exposure to coding and some of this software development weakens our innovation. Clearly, it restricts certain sectors. We will see in the next slide as I explain further. This helps to bridge the gap in investment, in bringing tech education, and also attract investors to see the potentials in Nigeria. The challenge is a core part of GCGO problem, and that High for You is stepping in to provide solution. Our research insight further shows that there are various sectors in Nigeria that are underutilized because the innovative potentials are not being explored. You could see from this graph, for example, technology and manufacturing shows that we have a possibility of about 80% innovative ability in these sectors, but only 40 and 25% are being explored. This is what we intend to solve. Our proposed solution, imagine a tech hub such that you could have a platform that help young job seekers with the necessary skills, match them with employers, and they have already been trained right from when they were younger, at a very young age, let's say junior secondary school. They are exposed to the nuances of text. We believe the solution will work because it helps to bridge the gap between education and employment so that they have the required skills to function in the market space. Job readiness program, creating a sustainable system so that while they're in the program, they have access to about 2 month internship to understand the need within the tech space that the tech giant requires, like Cisco. This is our user interface that explains the possibilities of what we are coming up with. It shows a job search, progress tracking, education hub, and community peer resource page. This is the need and the pain point. The pain point clearly states that we lack localized content that can solve our challenges. We have a limited connection to industries, difficulty in navigating platform to the complex user interface. The needs are clearly stated here. We need funds and support for entrepreneurs who are innovative. We need access to mentorship, access to digital tools and infrastructure. Industrial relevant training will also be very beneficial. These are recommendations. Our recommendation is to simplify our user interface platform to be more intuitive, user-friendly, especially for those with limited digital skills. We also intend to increase the low bandwidth for the version that we are going to be using in the remote areas. Upon funding, these are our steps. We intend to expand the platform to include more industrial partnership, bring in tech giants like Cisco, Apple to be part of it, scale up the mentorship program, access to better internship, launch mobile app version so that it will be more available and increase the reach, partner with schools right from bringing in tech skills into a curricula, and seeking funding and sponsorship at a global to be able to sustain this growth. Restating the why again is that we intend to address youth unemployment in Nigeria. We believe strongly that there are so much potential, and this potential can be harnessed to bring growth and innovation. It matters because it will help to reduce poverty when people are self-innovative, when people are entrepreneurship skills are being leveled up, improve the standard of living, and drive long-term national development, even for us as a nation. Additional research shows that global success stories of similar initiatives happen in China, and we saw the result in today. Potential tech giants and industry partners that should be approached for funding or sponsorship if within and outside America, outside Nigeria, Cisco, Microsoft, and all of these. Thank you.